Buddy, do you even know which are the 10 smallest countries in the world? Where are they located? If you want to know the answers to these questions, then you are in the right video. Imagine you've gone for a morning jog and while running you accidentally crossed from one country to another. Yes, indeed. Even if it sounds strange, this is no joke. There are states in the world whose area is smaller than your neighborhood, or even some shopping malls. So how is it that these tiny pieces of land have their own flags, armies, and international influence? Today we are zooming in on the map weigh-in. You ready to meet the 10 smallest states in the world? Fasten your seatbelts. Our journey begins. 10. Malta is sure to surprise us. Malta is not just an island. It's an open-air museum. Although its area is small, there are traces of history at every step. I wonder, how is this small island with 7,000 years of history still so popular? Because it is both a filming location for Game of Thrones and the sunniest place in Europe. Malta proves to us that you don't necessarily need a massive territory to be big. I know you're thinking it can't get any smaller than this, but you're wrong. We are only at the start of the list, and 9 even smaller states are waiting. 9. Maldives in 9th place is the smallest country in Asia. Only 300 square kilometers, but more than 1,000 islands. It looks like pearls scattered in the middle of the ocean. Just imagine for a moment how magnificent it looks from the sky, right? But be careful. This paradise has a problem. It is the country at the lowest elevation above sea level. Do you think this beauty could disappear underwater in a few decades? Located in the Caribbean Sea, these twin islands look like something out of a fairy tale. Do you know what forms the basis of their economy? Sugarcane and citizenship sales? Yes. By investing here, you can obtain one of the rarest passports in the world. Who wouldn't want to be an official citizen of a tropical paradise? Located in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, this state consists of over 1,100 islets. The nature here is enchanting, but its history is just as shocking. During the Cold War years, numerous nuclear tests were conducted here. Today, they are one of the loudest voices speaking out against climate change. Small, but brave. If the 7th country is this small, can you imagine how small the first one will be? 6. Liechtenstein squeezed between Austria and Switzerland. This principality is one of the richest countries in the world. Let me tell you an interesting fact. Liechtenstein is a world leader in the production of false teeth. Yes, you heard that right. Also, this country has no army. The last time they went to war, they left with 80 people and returned with 81 because they found an Italian friend and brought him back. Did you ever imagine such a positive country? 5. San Marino, located right in the heart of Italy. It is the world's oldest republic. They have preserved their independence for over 1,700 years. Neither Napoleon nor any other conquerors touched this place. It's as if time has stood still here. Walking through the narrow streets of the city, you will feel like you are in the Middle Ages. 4. Tuvalu. Now things are getting even smaller. Tuvalu is so tiny that there is only one main road in its capital. But this country has a very interesting source of income: internet domains. The doublequotes.tv domain belongs to this country and brings in millions of dollars in revenue every year. This is the power of technology. Even if you don't have much land, you can have an empire in the virtual world. Point 3. Nauru. In 3rd place on our list is the world's smallest island nation. Nauru has neither an official capital nor an army. At one time, they were one of the richest countries in the world thanks to guano bird droppings. But when the resources ran out, everything changed. This is a lesson for humanity. Natural resources are not infinite. Do you think Nauru can regain its former glory? 2. Monaco. Now this is the center of luxury. Its area is only 2 square kilometers. In other words, 1 hour is enough to walk across Monaco. But in this tiny place, 1 out of every 3 people is a millionaire. Casinos, Formula 1 races, and yachts. Land is so expensive here that they dry out the sea to create new territories to expand the country. Even the sea retreats in the face of human will. And now we are moving on to that asterisk country, the smallest country in the world. I am sure this country will surprise you even more than the previous 9. And finally, we have reached the top of our list. I know this is the most interesting country for all of you. How small can a country actually be? Which country could this be? The world's smallest state, Vatican City. Located inside the city of Rome, the area of this religious center is only 44 hectares. It has only about 800 residents, but its influence reaches billions of people. The Vatican has its own post office, its own radio, and even its own ATMs in Latin. It is the only place where you can enter the country with one step and leave with the next. As you can see, the world map doesn't just consist of giant empires. These 10 small states show us that sovereignty, culture, and spirit are not measured by size. Sometimes the biggest stories start in the smallest places. Now, a small question for you. In which of these countries would you like to live? I'm waiting for your honest answers in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to broaden your horizons and expand your knowledge, subscribe to our channel and join our community. See you in the next video.